Okay. Welcome back to the podcast.
Hello.
Hey.
What's
Baby,
up?
I can pay you to a kiss from a rose.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's a good song, innit?
Right. And it's stuck in my head now.
I also realized the past few episodes I've been like screaming into the mic. Like I can't.
And then now you just
I just-
sing loudly in it.
Yeah, so I was like, I feel like, yeah, I did just start saying really loudly, whatever, but I feel, but
That's
I don't
fine.
know where a comfortable distance is. Like, I want to keep it like right here, just like right next to my mouth,
Yeah.
but that's when I'm like yelling the most.
You need
So,
to pull it
let's
back
just-
like
I'm
a
just gonna-
singer.
Yeah. You know what song's been in my, this is like totally not even, but you know what's been getting in my head a lot is the fairy godmother from Shrek.
Yeah.
When she's like, late at night, I toss and I turn and I dream of what I need.
Mm-hmm.
And then they go into the car.
Hit
I need a hero. Like, I don't know what it is about that fucking song
It's
and about that
so
performance.
good. Best part of the movie.
She performed.
She killed it.
Yeah. Okay, so welcome back to the podcast.
Yeah.
We're really bad at recording. We haven't put well, we just posted the episode that we recorded like 15 days ago. No more after that though. No more.
Yeah.
You know,
We're going to be on a strict schedule.
a strict podcast schedule.
We're going to be on it.
So yeah, we're going to do this. Also, I was also listening to our last episode and I think I talked too much. So this episode, I'm giving you the floor.
Oh my God.
That's
a lot of pressure.
I feel like I am taking this podcast. I feel like I'm just holding it hostage sometimes.
Maybe.
So I'm just gonna shut the fuck up sometimes.
I mean, I like listening.
I know, but then I sound crazy.
Like
I
you're
just sound
talking
like
to
I'm
yourself.
talking to myself. Yeah.
Okay.
Ugh.
So most importantly, well, never mind. We'll get into it after the movie that you were supposed to watch.
Okay. So yeah, for this week's, are you just gonna give me my new movie?
Yeah. And then you're gonna
Okay,
watch
so yeah.
a few movies. Because you didn't
Yeah,
watch the
so-
last one.
So once again, I did not watch the movie that I was supposed to. And here's the thing. I just think it's because I have seen it before that my brain is like tricking itself into telling me that I don't want to watch it anymore. So once you give me my new movie, I'm going to force myself to sit down and watch both movies. I'm really going to hammer it in to watch
Okay.
these movies.
But
so
Rocky is
we've
so
got-
good. You're gonna love it.
I know. Okay, so I've got Rocky, and then what's my new one?
Okay. So I'm giving you a comedy this week.
Mhm.
It's Dinner for Schmucks.
Dinner for Schmucks.
Yes. Paul Rudd is in it and
Okay.
the other guy from
Okay, I'm going to Google it.
What's
But
his
I'm not
name?
going to look at...
What is his name? I think he's in The Office. I don't even like him.
Which, there's like so many people in the office. Steve Carell.
Yeah.
How do you forget Steve Carell?
I don't know. I try to block him out.
Okay,
I'm not
it
a
looks
fan.
interesting. Where can I watch it? I have to have a Hulu Prime subscription or
Oh,
Hulu
no.
Premium.
You could find a link, I'm sure. Dinner.
Okay.
It's really funny. I watched it.
Yeah, because I had to rent Drive. Okay.
Okay, it came out
I'm
in
not renting any more
2010.
movies.
I watched it
Oh,
when I was
God.
11. I was too young for it.
I feel like
honestly.
I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this movie. I'm
I think you're gonna love it. It's
here's the
really
thing.
good.
So, if you know me personally, I hate The Office.
No, me
I
too.
don't know.
I
I don't know
watched-
why.
5 minutes of it.
The thing is, my mom's obsessed with it. So she would be watching it, and my uncle also loves it a lot. So whenever I'd go over to their house, like they'd be watching it, and I'd like accidentally just watch like a whole episode and then be mad about it later, because it's just like I don't know. I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm just not a huge fan of I'm very critical of like 2000s comedies.
They're my like guilty
I know
pleasures. I love them.
Yeah, I know it's 2010, so maybe I don't know. It's PG-13, so I'm getting crazy.
Well, have I said this before? Why I don't like Steve Carell?
I don't think so. I feel like this is new to me.
Well, because I love Bruce Almighty, but when he was
Right.
in Evan Almighty, I was like, this is the worst movie ever. Why'd they do this?
Bruce Almighty is one of my favorite, like, I think it's one of the funniest. I think it's still one of the funniest movies.
Yeah, for sure.
And yeah, I watched Evan Almighty once and I never watched it again.
Yeah, it's not good. TB.
I have two Bruce Almighty DVDs. Two. I don't even know where I got the second one. Sure, I'll send it to you.
Okay.
Well, wait, did you get the vaccine?
I get my second one in 4 days.
I get my second one in a few days. I'm just gonna come. I'm just gonna come visit.
Okay, drop it off.
You'll be the first stop of my world tour. I'm so excited to get the second shot.
Me too.
I'm so excited to be fully vaccinated. I'm hitting the town.
Like, I'm not that.
I mean, I'm
scared
not
if
really.
I get sick. Yeah.
Huh?
I just want to go to IHop.
Okay.
Because I haven't been to like.
Why?
Well, I've only been to one restaurant this whole time,
Mm-hmm.
and I really want to go to IHop.
Is it just like one of your faves?
Yeah, I love the vibe. Used to go there all the time.
Okay.
Used to be the spot.
It's definitely a lot better than the Denny's vibe, because the Denny's vibe is a scary vibe.
Denny's reminds me of like a vacation.
Denny's, I've been to Denny's so much in my adult life. It is not a good thing.
I love a good Grand Slam.
For a while, I think me, my mom, and my family, we would just go for no reason. Like, we were just like, Denny's? Yeah, Denny's. And then we'd just go, and like, it's one of those things where it's like, you just don't enjoy your food as much as you want to because it's not that good. But for some reason, I can't help but go.
Well, that's why I usually say IHop to people. Like, I don't mind Denny's at all, but I'll get hate for saying I love Denny's. So IHop's safer.
Yeah. And what's funny, though, is IHOP is the fucking same. Like, they just have a different vibe. Because they're the same price, the same, like, the same... What word am I thinking of? Like,
it's the same menu.
Quality.
Yeah.
Like, the same food quality. It's the exact same. They are not any better.
No.
And I'm willing to fight on that one, because some people really like to fight with me and say IHOP's better. They are the same.
Yeah.
Denny's and IHOP are the same.
It's just a different environment.
Mm-hmm. Like, I hate when I'm like, can we just go to Denny's or IHOP or something? And somebody's like, I want real breakfast. Girl, that is real breakfast.
Yeah. If it's gonna fill
it's just
you
not
up.
that good. Listen, it's pretty cheap and it's pretty decent. Just leave it at that.
Okay. So back on track.
Right. I don't know how we got to Denny's.
I know. I'm like, we gotta stop talking about food. Okay. So do you want to talk about
starving.
Shamar?
Oh, yeah. Today's Shamar Corner. So it is currently, let me double check the date on this one. It is currently 12 days past Easter, but the picture that I have of Shamar is from Easter, because it's Happy Easter with a space and then 4 ellipses and then a bunny emoji and the wink emoji. But the picture is just him shirtless.
Okay.
I don't like it. I don't like it. So it's just a mirror pic of him shirtless. You got the happy trail. You got the abs out, the pecs out.
Yeah. Not much to do with Easter.
Just has nothing to do with Easter, and it is terrifying.
Why is he holding a phone like that?
I don't know. Like, normally you hold it. Ooh, my headphone's falling out. Normally you hold it, like, I don't know, how would you even call this hold? Like, he's holding it like he's gonna take
like he's pinching his
like
phone,
he's gonna take a far away selfie.
Yeah.
Like, like, who holds if you don't know, I'm too lazy to edit this into the video, and by me I mean the person who edits our videos. So if you want to see this, you need to go to Shamar's Instagram.
Yeah.
Which, if you're listening to this podcast, and you don't follow Shamar, grow up.
Honestly, I don't follow.
What the fuck?
I followed. I'm kind of scared of him, you know.
Yeah, he is kind of scary. But yeah, so that's it for Shamar's corner. Scary guy.
Surprised he's not wearing a hat.
Yeah, no hat for
Easter.
Sorry, my shoulder itches for some reason, and there's like a little bump.
Ew. Okay. So
no more. All done with Shamar.
Yeah. Now this is bigger news since we haven't recorded in forever. Fearless Taylor's version is out.
Fearless.
And right when it, I don't know what time it was when it came out, like 9, since it was like midnight Eastern time.
You know what it was? It was released right when I needed it the most.
You're right.
That's all I know. I had never felt such genuine joy and happiness. She put that album out, and I listened to it, and the first song I listened to was Forever and Always, because that song, I listened to that song, and I think it heals all diseases, sicknesses, and afflictions.
I couldn't agree more.
Song, dude, it is just so it woke me up. Like it was like 9 or 10 o'clock when I'd listened to it.
Yeah.
And I was wide awake.
And
the energy of everybody, every single person I follow posting that they're listening to the album was just like, it made my heart feel whole.
It was an experience.
What do you think?
An event
of the new songs.
Okay, so since like I already knew what the songs were gonna sound like, I did start with the In the Vault songs. So what was the first one? Well, Mr. Perfectly Fine was already released. You All Over Me was already released.
Mr. Perfectly Fine.
Okay, my favorite is That's When with Keith Urban.
Okay. I'm going to be very honest.
A hit.
I only really listened to the new ones like once or twice.
Oh my God.
I know, I'm sorry. Except for Mr. Perfectly Fine. I've listened to that one a few times because I actually really like that one.
Yeah, that one's good.
Also because Fearless, like, it's one of those albums that, like, it just brings me back. It brings me back to a different time, a different
another place,
another time, another world, another life. It just changes my life. So, yeah, the first time when you open the album on iTunes or on Apple Music, it has like an animation. Do you have Apple Music or Spotify?
Spotify.
Because I have both. Because I'm rich.
Okay, rich.
And I don't know if you'll be able to see it through Discord, but it has like little sparkly.
Ooh.
It's so cute. I'm obsessed. Oh my God, I love that. Anyways,
I ordered the vinyl, even though it like ships in like August or something. Like, are you kidding me?
That's fine. I ordered my Harry Styles hoodie like sometime in June or July of last year, and I didn't get it till December.
Oh my God. Yeah, I was supposed to get one for Christmas. I just got it like this month. So
whoopsies.
Worth it. Yeah, it's not even cold anymore, so whatever.
Dude, are they still selling the vinyl? I might have to buy it. Is it not sold? It's not even sold out. Dog. I might have to jump on this right now.
I want to get all the vinyls of Taylor's version, which people are saying it's going to be 1989, and I believe it.
Oh. Listen, 1989, Taylor Swift, if I have to go on this tangent, I will. She is it. She is it for me, okay? Yep. Every one of her albums came out at such a trivial time in my life that when I listen to these albums, I feel like a different person.
Mm-hmm.
I'm no longer 20-year-old me. It's now I'm 10-year-old me, 14-year-old me.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
listening to it first time.
When
it's so good.
And I don't know how you feel about The Best Day, that song.
Mm-hmm.
That song breaks every time I've listened to it. I cry every time. And so the day after she released it, I went to Dutch Bros with my new puppy.
Mm-hmm.
And I was holding him in my arm, driving with my right hand, crying, sobbing, listening to this album. Like, even the ones that aren't sad. I was listening to, like, Hey Steven, and I'm like, hey Steven. Like,
got all emotional.
Dude.
Her voice sounds so good in all of them.
Okay, I just checked my bank account. I'm gonna ask my mom if she'll buy me the Taylor Swift vinyl.
You're like, hey, you know what you should get me?
Maybe she'll do it because she loves me. Maybe.
Maybe.
But yeah, I think the re-recording she sounds just as fucking good. I love it because you can tell a little bit, but if you're not really if you're just kind of listening to it like regular,
casually, yeah,
it just feels like the old album.
They sound so similar. I think the ones that sound like the most different are her singles, like Love Story and You Belong With Me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But it's like, it's one of those things where if I'm just like playing it and I'm cleaning or doing something else, I'm in the shower, like I literally couldn't tell you the difference.
Yeah.
Just vibes.
A literal masterpiece.
Yeah.
So
my arm really itches right now.
You need to listen to the Vault songs more because they're really good.
I will do that. You know what? I'll listen to them religiously the next few days and get back to you the next time we record.
Yes. Okay.
I also love Today Was a Fairy Tale. Oh.
A classic.
Yeah. Like she's just different.
My top 2 favorite songs are on this album. Well, not my favorite, but White Horse and Forever and Always.
I don't think 3. I can choose a favorite Taylor Swift song. Like I can't.
Mine is
I think
Last
I can
Kiss.
only choose favorites from each album. There's so many songs.
Yeah, and this is like, how many songs are on this?
27.
Yeah. It's 1 hour
27
and 46 minutes. Took me a while to listen to
the fact that there's 3 vinyls in it, like there's 3 actual vinyl discs, records.
I bought the CD and it comes with 2 CDs. Like they just couldn't fit.
You know, it's too many songs when it comes with 2 CDs.
Yeah. Yes, I still buy CDs. Which we need to do the CD thing sometime, but not today.
The last time we talked about CDs. Since then, I bought Evermore and Billy's album. What the fuck is it called?
Billy?
You know.
I don't know.
Yes, and did I tell you? I don't know if we talked about this last time that I bought her 2 records as well.
Did you?
I don't think so because we went through the records and I didn't have them then.
Oh yeah.
So I purchased both of her vinyls because I remember trying to get them like forever ago and they were always sold out. So I was like, whatever, I'll just give up for now. And then I think I ordered them before. So whatever. Either way, I have them now, and I listened to both of them today while I was cleaning, and it cleansed my soul.
Nice.
Felt good. So yeah, Taylor, killing it.
Thank you, Taylor.
Thank you, Taylor. Keep doing your thing, shorty. What we can't talk about is Drag Race. So I know that Drag Race is on like its 13th season or something, but I'd never watched Drag Race. I know about like drag queens and about Drag Race. It's just I'd never actually watched the show. because I'm not really a TV show type of person. And so last week I started watching from the second season because I started the first episode of the first season and I just didn't like it. I just didn't want to watch the first season. So I just skipped right to the second season. And I think I'm addicted to that show now. I started the second season, I think Sunday of last week, maybe. And I am now on the 5th season. And I'm almost finished with the second season of Untucked, which is just like the behind the scenes from Drag Race. And watching a show that started in 2009 or 2010, because that's when I started the second season, or that's the second season, I mean, it's very interesting watching TV from like then.
Especially reality TV.
Because so in the second season, I think it's the second, there's a plus size queen and they are not nice to her at all. No. And it's strictly like I know that the like there's reading, but there's a difference between reading and just bullying someone for being fat. I was like, holy shit. Like they like, it's just so weird because they're just really like, I don't know, man. It's like a time capsule that I wish was no longer there. It's so oh my god. Like there was, because I think it's Mystique. I think that's I can't remember if that's the second or third season, but there was a Queen Mystique and she like did the splits on the runway, and at one point another one of the queens was like, yeah, she left an imprint. She left her imprint on the runway which kept falling on it or whatever. And I was like, oh my god, I hate this show. So yeah, but
you're
now
like, but I'm gonna
in
keep
season
watching.
But I'm gonna keep watching. So by season 5 now, they're a lot nicer to each other, when it comes to, like appearances.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. But I did not think I was gonna like that show. Like I just kind of started it like off just because I have Paramount Plus, and because I got it for the Grammys like I don't know 2 months ago, whenever the fuck the Grammys happened.
Get bang for your buck.
Yeah, so I started watching. So I watched it and I was like, okay, and then now I'm just going through it. But I'm kind of like, I think I might end up keeping Paramount Plus because I was planning on just like getting rid of it after I was finished with Drag Race.
Yeah.
But I'm realizing now they have a couple good shows like Jersey Shore and Criminal Minds. It's hard to let go.
You're right. You're like, once I have it,
I might as well just keep it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, speaking of starting new shows, I tried to start a new show, which because I've seen people talk about it like on Twitter and stuff. And then I think it just got renewed for a 3rd season, and it's Dairy Girls. Have you heard of it? It's on Netflix, and I didn't really know what it was about. So I tried.
Isn't it like Irish or something?
Yes. They were like in high school or something. And so within like the first 5 minutes of starting it, I couldn't tell you what they were saying. I couldn't understand them at all. I was trying so hard. I probably got like 5 words out of like 20. And
that's why you do subtitles, girl.
Right.
Do you not like watching with subtitles?
No, I get distracted. Like I end up like reading the screen only.
I can't watch a show without subtitles. If I watch something without subtitles, like movies, sometimes I can do. But like, especially if like it's a bunch of us, like if I have a few people over and we're like watching a movie together, I don't want to bug everybody by putting on the subtitles. Yeah. But if I'm watching a show, I have to have subtitles. I don't know where my brain disconnects, where when I'm watching TV, if I can't literally see what they're saying, then I don't hear what they're saying. It's like gibberish until I can read it.
Like, even if I know what they're saying and I don't need subtitles, but they're still on there, I'll end up like staring at the subtitles and not like paying attention to what's happening. So I can't really have them on screen.
I feel that happens sometimes to me, But I think if once I realize that I'm doing it, I just snap out of it and I try to focus more on the show. And then if I don't hear something, like, or if I feel like I can't hear it, then I'll look back at the subtitles, like, intensely. So you didn't like it?
Well, I was like, I kept watching, okay? Because I'm like, maybe this will be interesting. Maybe I'll, like, try to, like, develop understanding them.
Mm-hmm.
So I finished the first episode. We'll see if I'll get back to it, but it was really hard to understand.
Maybe I'll start it. I need something else to watch because Drag Race is fun, but sometimes not everybody wants to watch Drag Race with me. So I'm like, maybe I'll start that.
Yeah, you should. And then we can talk about it.
Yeah.
Another show. Are you watching Falcon and Winter Soldier?
No. Okay. I
Okay.
want to, but here's my issue with, because I also wanted to start WandaVision.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember watching the last 2 Avenger movies. I think I saw, which one was the last one that came out? Was that Endgame?
I think so.
Okay, so I definitely didn't watch that one.
Mm-hmm. You watch Infinity War?
What was, I think so. I don't know. They all blend together to me at this point. So my issue is I feel like, and I also haven't seen like I haven't seen all of the Thor movies, all the Captain America movies, or
Avengers.
I don't know.
Iron Man.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of the movies, so I feel like I need to watch the last few, and I don't know. Do you need them in order to understand both the shows?
Well, I still haven't watched WandaVision. I think, yeah, you should probably watch the last 2 again for Falcon and Winter Soldier. At least the last one.
Yeah, I'll have to.
Yeah, the last 2 actually. And Civil War.
Then I'll have to. I've seen Civil War.
Yeah.
I think.
It was iconic.
I think I have. So how many, is it also like WandaVision where they did it 1 episode a week?
Yeah. So I think there's 4 episodes out right now, and I'm enjoying it. I won't say any spoilers, but I hate a character in it, and I think I could definitely beat them up or kill them.
Okay.
I just want to say
sounds
that.
fair.
I think people
Okay.
people watching probably or listening can relate and know who I'm talking about.
Probably. I'll get on. So I'll watch like 6 movies this weekend, and then I'll hop onto those 2 shows and
Also,
finish that.
The reason why it was so easy for me to start Falcon and Winter Soldier and not WandaVision was because Winter Soldier is my favorite character, and I love Sebastian Stan. I was like, I need to get on that, so I watch it every week and keep up with it.
Fair enough. I mean,
I recommend it.
I'll have to give it a watch. I feel like I was gonna say something. Oh, just back to Drag Race for a second. I don't know what, like, that show. It's the first show in a very long time that makes me talk to my TV, where I just want to be like, I just want to yell at them and be like, what the fuck are you even talking about? This is Drag Race. Like, cause now the first season I watched, I was like hesitant on what was happening, cause I didn't know like what was going on or what was going to happen next. But now that I've watched 3 seasons, I'm like, I understand what's about to happen. I know when the Snatch Game is going to happen. I know when this is going to happen, and when this, like, I know when all those things come.
Okay.
So now I'm like talking to them like they can hear me. I'm like, why would you wear that dress? Last week she told you, like, the judges were like, you shouldn't wear a dress like that. You need to do this. You need to do that. But you're still gonna. I'm like, I sit there for hours just watching episode after episode after episode. I can't help it. Also, this is super like random. I think streaming platforms that have reality TV shows or like shows like that, someone needs to edit them down for streaming platforms, because you know how in like House Hunters and just certain reality TV shows like that, what they'll do is they'll start the episode and they'll be like, on this episode of whatever, and they'll tell you what's going to happen, and then they start the episode, and then when they're supposed to go to a commercial, they do a coming up, and then they play what's coming up, and then they come back. Like, I hate all those little things of the coming up
time.
Literally, the amount of time I keep the remote in my hand at all fucking times, and I skip because I have on the Apple TV remote, if you just like press down on the side of the button, it just skips 10 seconds. So I keep that remote in my hand whenever I'm watching Drag Race, and I will literally skip every time it does that because it's like almost exactly 10 seconds anyways. I just feel like TV shows like that need to be cut down for streaming platforms.
Yeah.
Because they irritate the fuck out of me. And it's specifically Drag Race and House Hunters. And that's why I bring them both up, because House Hunters does it too, where they're like, they'll start the episode and they'll be like, Sara and John are looking for a 2-bedroom apartment in wherever. And they'll do that when they get back from every fucking commercial. I'm like, there are no commercials on the streaming platform.
You're like,
why
I get
the fuck? I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. Could be.
I feel the same way.
Because my mom was making me doubt myself. She was like, I think that's just you. And I was like, no, I think this probably pisses off other people. There's no way it's just me.
Yeah. Like, okay, you've told me how many times now? I get it.
Like, I get it. Oh.
And
especially with Drag Race.
It.
They're the worst with it. And I think it's because, like, since it's a contestant show where there's like, so at the beginning of every episode, they remind you, like, the next drag superstar gets this, and that, and does this, and that. It's like, you don't have to remind me every episode. Because I used to watch Top Chef with my mom, and that's what they used to do at the beginning of every episode. They're like, the top chef wins this or that, and I'm like, you don't have to say it every episode. I remember from the first episode. Thanks. Like,
you made it a big deal too.
I'm like, because I was trying to explain to my mom what Drag Race is, like, because that makes her sound like senile, but she's just never seen it before.
Yeah.
And so I was telling her, I was like, it's like a mixture of Top Chef, America's Next Top Model, and what is it called? Project Runway. It's like a mixture of all three of those shows with drag queens.
Right.
But I love it. I'm obsessed.
That's a good description.
It is. And I think if you don't watch Drag Race, you absolutely should.
Okay.
And if you don't have Paramount Plus, I think they're still on Hulu right now. At least the seasons of Untucked are.
When you were saying how it makes you like talk to the screen, I have 2 shows that are doing that to me right now, which are The Challenge and American Idol, which are both competition shows. So I think it's like a reality competition show where you're like, you're doing something wrong.
It is, because like I never do that for any other show. Like, I watched 15 seasons of Criminal Minds and I never talk to the TV. Yeah. Like, I'll talk to myself in my head. That's because I'm crazy. So something about Drag Race makes me because you know what it is? I can see when they do their little, interviews outside of it when they talk. Yeah. And so they're always like super catty and nasty with each other. And then they'll be like, oh, well, America's Next Top Drag, drag star shouldn't do this or that. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like, there's so many times where they just say shit that doesn't even make sense. And I'm just like, do you even know why you're here? Do you know why you were even supposed to be America's Next Top Drag Queen or whatever the fuck?
You just get mad at them.
I do. I get so mad watching that show, as if I know how to be in drag, do makeup, make a costume, sew a dress. I don't even know how to knit. I don't know how to sew. I don't know any of that shit. I would be the first person kicked off that show. First week, they'd make me lip sync for my life. I would kill it, or I would do bad, and then they would give me the boot.
Yeah.
They'd be like, get the fuck out of here, crazy bitch. You don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Oh, like when I watch American Idol, and yes, I watch American Idol, I'm like...
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was going to judge you for that, and I didn't get a chance yet.
2%
I don't know.
Of the nation
I don't know,
who
man.
Still watches it. I'm sorry. I just have an attachment to it. But anyway...
Who are even the judges? Is it still Katy Perry?
Yeah, Katy Perry, Luke Bryan and Lionel Richie.
Right. Such a lineup too.
Okay, so I'm like, I get mad when they pick a song that judges have like warned them they should like switch it up or something, or it's just not a good song for their voice, as if like I have any singing capability and know what I'm talking about. I'm like, I could so be a judge, even though I can't. I get so angry.
I don't think you need to be a good singer to be a judge.
Yeah, like Simon Cowell. Hello.
Yeah, literally, clearly.
I don't know.
I mean, listen, I think I'm a great singer, but that's just because I'm full of myself. So if I went on that show and they told me to sing a different song, I'm going to sing a different song.
Yeah,
I'm going to trust the judge's judgment.
Yeah. Like what they want to hear, I'm going to give it to them.
But you know what's so fun about Drag Race is that the judges, so RuPaul, sometimes like when they're at the beginning of a challenge, he'll come into the workroom and he'll ask all of the, like individually, he'll go to them and be like, oh, how's this going, and sometimes like if he doesn't think the idea is good, like he'll tell them to kind of change it, and every time he tells them that they should change it and they don't, it's terrible. It's always terrible. But when it's like one queen who's like, I'm gonna do this, and everybody is like, that's a bad idea, don't do that, or it just in the interviews they're like, this bitch is gonna fail, she's gonna be in the bottom, she's always in the top 2. Like, she's the one who fucking wins the challenge. Yeah. And I was like, you know what? I'm starting to notice something here. And I'm gonna keep note of that. So every time it's like some girl it's one of them that's like, I'm gonna, like, for instance, in this last season, they did the Snatch Game, which if you don't know what the Snatch Game is, it's basically just celebrity impersonations. And they have to like sit on this game show panel and, kind of be funny / like you have to make it known who you are. Yeah. Without just the name tag. Oh my god, I have
like are you okay?
Sorry about that. So yeah, so it's basically like there's celebrity impersonations or whatever, and they have to be funny but also do the impersonation. And this one of them did somebody I had never fucking heard of. She said it and I was like, who the fuck is that? And RuPaul knew who it was, and so I was like, okay, maybe this will actually be good. Everybody was like, don't do it, like I don't know who the fuck she's talking about, like she's gonna fail, like whatever. And then she, like, I'm pretty sure she won the fucking challenge, and I was like, I'm so tired of the show, but you know what, kill it if you're gonna.
Curious who they were impersonating.
It was Little Edie, I think.
Don't know.
Or maybe that was the name of the show that they were. Grey Gardens was the. Yeah, I still don't really know, and it doesn't. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, we can Google that later and figure all that out. But also I got distracted because I have the Fearless vinyl open on my computer to buy. And it's not supposed to ship until November.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Not August, like, November.
Dude.
Like, why do I want to buy this now if I'm going to forget that I bought it months ago?
Yeah.
Just give it to me now.
Like, I'm just going to wait till it's in stores somewhere and go get it.
And like, I did buy it online because it's pretty and it's gold. And if I see it on Target, I'm still going to buy it anyway.
You know which one I really want? What vinyl I really want to get? I want to get Olivia Rodrigo's new album because
oh my god,
she dropped Deja Vu, and before I listened to it, I didn't know if I was gonna like it. Like I was trying to think in my head, is it gonna be one of those things where it's like she had a really good first single, and then like the rest of her music's gonna be like meh?
Yeah,
dude,
no, it's
one time. Recently, I was taking my sister somewhere and we were sitting in the car and Deja Vu, I played her Deja Vu because she'd never heard it before. And I was singing it so passionately, I almost started crying. Oh my God. Like, I have never been in a real serious relationship my entire life. But for some fucking reason, when she said, dude, oh my God, when she says, and I bet she knows Billy, and I bet she knows Billy Joel because you played her Uptown Girl. I'm like, girl. And then and then later when she's like, I was the one who taught you Billy Joel, girl. Yeah.
Yeah, she killed it.
Miss Rodrigo fucking did it on that one. So, and it just looks super cute. And Target is gonna have like an exclusive version, like or not exclusive, but you know how they always have their yeah. And so they always have like cool versions. So they're supposed to have one in stores whenever it comes out, and I'm excited.
Yeah, I almost ordered because on her store online it has a signed CD. I'm like, maybe. I was so
like,
close.
and it's so funny because I think I saw a TikTok the other day or a tweet or something that was like, being in your 20s is just liking all the things you did when you were in middle school but not feeling bad for it anymore. Yeah. And I was like, that's literally me right now, because I used to, you know, Miss Taylor,
exactly,
obsessed when I was in middle school, and everybody would always fucking bully me for it. And so now I think I'm at the point in my life where I could give less of a fuck about what anybody has to say, especially when it comes to the music that I listen to. Yeah. Because I listen to everything. Like, Justin it's almost Bieber scary for me. I mean, listen, I listen to everything. It's bad almost. Like the other day was scrolling through Spotify, skipping some songs, and SpongeBob's Ripped Pants came on. And I don't know what to tell you. That song goes hard.
You're like, yeah, I'm gonna turn it up.
When Larry came around just to put him down, SpongeBob turned into... That song is crazy. Yeah. So anyways, I'm at this point, like, I think my favorite genre of music ever is just like angry, sad, teen girl music. Yeah. It's so good.
Like I was listening, Ashley Simpson.
I was listening to Selena Gomez and The Scene the other day. I was listening to a year without rain. And I was listening to the album, and I just, dude, it's so good. I can't help it. I'm on Olivia Rodrigo's website right now. It's so cute.
I know. I love the colors.
I'm like, I just want to, I just want to buy the album.
I think she's going to kill it. It's going to be a good album.
I hate waiting for, albums. Like, I hate when, like, because I remember when Taylor, when she first tweeted that she was going to release Fearless again, because I think that was, like, the very beginning of February, and she said April, and I was like, dude.
It snuck up on me, honestly.
Till April. Yeah, and then now it's like, it feels like it came out yesterday, but.
Yeah. And then there's theories that 1989 Taylor's version is going to be in May. That's so soon. Let me breathe.
If 1989 comes out in May, I swear to God, this is gonna be the hottest summer I've ever had. I swear to God, it's gonna change my life.
Yeah.
Because
I'm going on a road trip.
I'm gonna bring. If she does that in May, I'm bringing back Blank Space, and oh my God, Blank Space is going to be so crazy. Because I feel like when it was a single, I loved it until it was overplayed. But now that I haven't listened to it in a long time, that song comes on, and I'm like, yo.
So good.
Yo. Same with Style.
Yeah.
Dude. That song, one time it came on in the car when I was on the freeway, and I literally, like, I think I transcended into a different universe. I don't even think I was on Earth anymore. That song sends me into a spiral.
On there, so good. Actually, not a fan of Bad Blood.
I tell you, I hate Bad Blood. I hate Bad Blood so much. It's unfucking real. I don't know what she did.
That should have been on this album.
The thing was, department stores ruined that song for me. When I'm in a Forever 21, or when I used to shop Forever 21, because they're like no more anymore. Also, there was only one Forever 21 with plus size closed, and that one's closed down now. So, when I go shopping and I hear, "Hey, baby, now we got Bad Blood," I don't want to hear it ever again. So, Bad Blood is the only one that I hope does not make a comeback. I hope Blank Space. In the year
Wildest
2021,
Dreams, so good.
if I can hear old Taylor Swift songs on the radio in 2021, I think that changes everything.
Yeah.
If You Belong With Me comes on, dude, play Blank Space right now. I'm telling you right now, if in the year 2021, I hear Love Story on the radio, number one, I'm gonna mosh. I don't know where I will be.
In the car.
The only place I ever listen to the radio ever is my grandma's house during the summer when we go swimming because she only has a radio hooked up to speakers. I will start throwing hands with anybody at the pool. I think if I hear Love Story on the radio, I might have.
I'm gonna cause a scene.
Like, I'm gonna cause a scene. Yeah. Oh, like that song, dude. That's one of my favorite. I think if I had to choose a favorite Taylor Swift song ever, it would probably be Love Story.
Oh my god.
Because
it's a classic.
and the thing is, I hate it because it's like a single. So many people would be like, "Oh my god, it's a single." Like it's of course that's
like, okay,
no, dude.
Whatever.
That song connects with me so heavily. It's ridiculous. It's stupid.
You know what song I'm excited for? In 1989, I got chills just reading the name. Clean. I love that song.
Rain came pouring down when I
start crying.
No, seriously, that song like hurts my But okay, but You Are in Love. Dude. I'm going to start barking when 1989 comes out.
Yeah.
And then be a different person. It's not even my favorite one because my favorite one's definitely Red. Because when Red comes out, I'm gonna be seeing red because nothing else. I think I might just go into like a downward spiral and like I'm gonna end up like one of those people who thinks like end times are coming. Like I think it's gonna go downhill. I'm not gonna know what else to do except for just listening to Taylor Swift.
That's me, but for Speak Now.
Oh, dude, I forgot about Speak Now. All I know is when I hear a new version of Enchanted and Speak Now,
Dear John,
it's over. Oh my god. Yeah.
So excited.
That's gonna be. Do you think she's still gonna do better than Revenge? Because I saw something the other day where somebody was like, I wonder if she's actually gonna re-record better than Revenge.
I hope so.
Because it's a good fucking song. Better Than Revenge is amazing. Like I know it's like, you know,
on the
very
feminism.
misery. I know it's very misery business, but come on.
Like forget
it's
the
so
words
good.
real quick.
I can only think of the beginning. So go and stand in the corner and think about what you did.
She's not a saint. She's not what you think. She's an actress. She's better known for the things that she does on the mattress.
On the mattress. Oh, sorry, Tay. Oh, but Haunted. If this was a movie,
my favorite song. Last Kiss.
We have to stop talking about Taylor Swift.
I know, Swifties. Sorry.
Yeah, we are. Sorry. We're just crazy Swifties. Can't help it.
I can't help it.
The other day I was listening to this is the last thing I'll say. I was listening to what fucking song is it? No, it's on Evermore. Champagne Problems. And when she says fucked in the head and it didn't say fuck and I was like, what the fuck? Why am I listening to a clean version of this song?
What?
I should never have the clean versions of songs in my phone.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's weird. Let's talk about why the fuck Harry Styles was in a mermaid costume.
Yeah, I forgot that happened.
Like
I think it was for an SNL photo shoot, which makes sense.
It does, and that's very much what it looks like too. Like it's a very SNL type of shoot. It's just like, why are they just now coming out? It's been like what,
2 years?
When's the last time he was on? Yeah, because somebody said it from 2019, so it's like, although Okay, yeah, no, never mind.
Oh no.
Also, it's been 4 years, I think yesterday, from the first time he was on SNL.
Oh my god.
By himself, because I got it in my Snapchat memories because me and my dad were watching it together.
When he sang
And
Sign of the Times.
He sang Sign of the Times and Ever Since New York.
Yep.
Oh,
That's iconic.
that song is so good. Oh.
Yeah, but I
So
love the
yeah,
pictures.
that was.
He's
Yeah, he
holding
looks
champagne.
so. He's just great. A cigarette.
That wig.
I like this one when he's
all dramatic.
Dramatic as in this, like he really put on a seashell bra and a skirt.
And he killed it.
Killing it.
I'm hungry.
Oh, Jenna Marbles got engaged.
Oh my god. That's like, I was freaking out yesterday. Congrats,
Like, personally,
Jenna and Julian.
I don't really watch, or never really did watch any of their content.
Oh
I just kind of know them as people. Like, not, I don't know them as people, but like I know like
Yeah,
of
I
them
know
as
them.
people. Yeah, I'm like BFFs with Jenna. It's just one of those little things. But no, like, but when I saw it and I saw, I see how happy all my besties are. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I've been waiting for this for forever. Like, I thought, because they were together for a long time, I'm like, okay, maybe they're not marriage people. But it happened.
Yeah. But it happens.
And I'm happy. I miss Jenna Marbles so much.
Sorry, I got a little distracted.
Okay.
I opened up the gram and Alina posted a new video of her boxing.
I watched it. I was on my phone.
We're so stupid.
I was like, oh, a notification. Do you want to wrap it up so we could eat? Snack.
Yeah, I'm starving. Snack. Crunch. Yeah, if you guys don't know about Hot Cheetos and Takis, Google that.
Hot Cheetos and Takis. It's a classic.
It fucking really is, honestly. All right. Well, rain came pouring down when I was drowning. Yeah, so whenever Clean comes out, I'll be going on a hiatus.
Yeah.
I won't be here for a while.
From me.
We're gonna have to check out for at least a month.
Mm-hmm. Take some time off.
So, yeah, watch out whenever that comes out because I might come back a different person.
Yeah, well, I think we forgot our Sarah names at the beginning.
Nah, whatever.
I'm Jessica.
I feel like if you're listening to the 7th
That's
episode of somebody's
Sarah.
podcast, if you're listening to the 7th episode of somebody's podcast, I feel like you kind of have to know who they are. You know?
Yeah.
You don't just like start on the 7th episode.
I'm gonna start on the 7th episode. Well, I go backwards. I start from newest to oldest.
Really?
That's just me. Yeah, I want
I
to
could never do that.
get up to date.
I would.
Yeah.
That would make me feel crazy.
I'm just different, I guess.
Yeah, you just build different. All right. Well, thanks for listening.
Bye, Swifties.
Tune in next week when we talk about the new movies that I'm supposed to watch.
Dinner for Schmucks.
It's gonna be crazy.
Maybe I'll understand the Irish by then too.
Yeah,
We'll see.
maybe. Well, bye.
Bye.